Hey there, Captain Mutant here, and a couple of LEGO Ideas Stargate designers and I had the honor of being part of a recent Teal'c episode. Well, I couldn't attend live, as my skin complexion can't handle live broadcasts for some reason. Captain, I've told you, it's a rare genetic disorder called Horatioicheitis. Very dangerous for a sensitive mutant such as yourself. Far be it for me to disagree, Doc. So as a result, I sent over a pre-recorded message which was included in their broadcast, and which you're going to see now. Enjoy. Hey there, I'm known online as Captain Mutant, but you can just call me Cap. This is me in LEGO form, but these are also me. Turns out I've created a slew of characters for my YouTube channel for my own enjoyment and hopefully for those of others. I think, like many people, I was introduced to LEGO as a child, lost interest as I grew up, then somehow came back into it about 6 years ago. I had a long dark age period, as they call it, and then proceeded with using my imagination to build various sci-fi related constructs. Now, when it comes to the Stargate, I was intrigued with the very concept of such a device when the movie came out, but I didn't fall in love with the franchise until SG-1, and the universe expanded in the most wonderful and imaginative ways. And then, a couple of years ago, I thought, why not combine the two? Now, you'll wonder, how can you create a circle with square bricks? It was definitely a challenge. It took me a few weeks to finalize the design and submit it for the LEGO Ideas contest. It ended up being the very first Stargate project to reach the needed 10,000 supporters, which happened in December 2021. And as of mid-January of this year, it's also the only Stargate project to have managed that feat twice. And this is thanks to all those who loved my design and voted for it in droves. I can't thank them enough. As you might be able to tell, I'm very pleased with my creation, so let me show you some of its features. Now, at first glance, you can tell it's a representation of the Stargate at DSGC, but because it's designed to be a display model, I've distilled it down to its essence, i.e. the gate and the ramp. This means it looks great from any angle, as no walls are there to get in the way. I'm very happy with how the gate attaches to the base, as it looks like it just rests there, but trust me, it's securely attached. You can see from the back all 9 chevrons are represented, and on the front, the inner ring is adorned with all 39 glyphs. The gate is also designed so you can easily slot a piece of cloth, cardboard, or similar to represent the event horizon. All that's fun on its own, but you need more for a display set, and I made it so you can have 4 members of SG-1 at the front, a Jaffa Serpent Guard and a Prior by the gate, and a Malt that just rests on the ramp. My set is purposefully small, just under 1,000 pieces to make it more affordable to fans should LEGO decide to approve this concept. This means there's a limit to how many minifigures I can include. To get around that, I use heads printed on both sides and a couple of extra hair pieces to represent either Jack or Cam, or Daniel or Jonas. There's also the option to give Teal'c some hair, and for Jack to get older. And how could I forget Vala? She's included too. Under the ramp you'll find a dreaded replicator, but also a giant wrench and a pineapple. I've also included staff weapons, an aqua generator, chocolate ice cream, a GDO, a golf club, a cap, a book of ancient knowledge, Schrödinger the cat, a bag of loot for Vala, the Book of Origin, and a Prior's staff. Essentially, I've crammed it with as many Easter eggs as I could. If you're curious and want to know more, I've created many videos about it on my YouTube channel, and a handful even reveals some of the design secrets that make this build possible. You'll also find vids hosted by other crew members who tackle subjects other than LEGO. It's a bit of an eclectic channel. Thanks again for this opportunity to talk about my model, and I'll see you on the other side. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll speak to you next time.
Oh, that was so fun to watch. It's been a while since the captain used his minifigure instead of being on camera.
I don't buy this, alright, you whatever disorder. I'm sure it's all made up.
I'm worried if it affects him, it might affect us all. Did you see how green he looked last week? Maybe he tried it and it went wrong.
He's always green.
I meant all over his body.
Poppycock, and I'm gonna prove it. Press the live button for the engineering section, will you? And you'll see this is all made up hogwash.
McClark?
Do it. Excellent. Ha! You see? No problem.
McClark?
What?